Hey, my name is Sebastien Tranquil. I'm 20 and I train at Darren Pakenham. I'm a powerlifting athlete. I currently have 2 comps under my belt, currently going for my third one on October 26th, and my main goal is to make it to the IPF. So typically what my training routine looks like is I have my bench and my deadlift during the week, and I have my squat on a Sunday. So it will be mainly, I have my compounds first and I'll work my accessories around my compounds. So my compounds are bench, squat and deadlift. My favorite exercise would be the bench press. Main reasons why it's, a worldwide kind of exercise where it's always testing out your feet of strength. So I would say bench press because you can always test out your limits, how much you can actually push. And yeah, my daily diet consists of literally everything from chicken to maybe lollies, but obviously it's not the best thing to be eating, but to be honest, I eat anything. Yeah, it's literally everything. Everything, anything. What motivates me to keep pushing my limits currently is just seeing how far I've came, to be honest, and seeing how much I can push every day, every week, every month, and seeing how far I can go, is what motivates me, because it's like seeing where I'm at now and then always, picturing where I can be at in 6 months' time is what always motivates me, to seeing more progress and just more progression every single time. How I handle the pressure of competition. I'm not the best at handling pressure when it comes to competition, but when it comes to comp day, there's no point in me worrying or getting stressed. I might just get the job done. Just seeing how far I've come and how much work I've put in, I might just get the job done. No stress, we'll just worry about after. A memorable moment from one of my competitions would be my first competition, because it was the first time actually showing my strength to my family and friends, actually seeing how much work I've put in. So for me to show off how much work I've put in, having my friends to see that, and my friends and family to see that and able to share that was one of the best moments, because they knew how much work I've put in, how much time and dedication I've put in, from cancelling plans and always just heading to the gym no matter what. It was just something else, yeah. My advice to someone just starting out in powerlifting is never be scared. Always just start. If you're thinking of doing a comp, just do your comp. Just sign up. Don't be scared of who's going to be a competition or not. It's always about you at the end of the day. Yeah, you might want to make it big like me to the IPF or anything, but to be honest, at the end of the day, it's always going to be you. You're the one that's going to be in the gym, putting in the work no matter what. So always just think of you. That's all it is. The importance of having a coach/mentor is actually really important, because the amount of time I've been in the gym, or the amount of years I've been in the gym, I've always been self-coached and I've never had a coach no matter what. I've always had to figure out my own way in the gym. So now having a coach and knowing the goal I want to achieve is actually really important, because he'll push me to that goal. Especially I want to get to the IPF, and we already know where we're heading at the moment, especially leading into my third comp, and we're pushing for big numbers. So having a coach actually does help you with that, because being self-coached, sometimes you're not as accountable to yourself. You always want to skip certain sessions. You don't do the certain workouts you need to do, and some days you'll maybe half-ass your sessions. But having a coach now actually does push you and keeps you really accountable. It kind of just treats you as not just a friend, but as a father figure. Especially shout out to my coach Charles at Transcend Strength Fitness. Having him behind me at the moment is actually really good, because actually does push you and keeps you really accountable, slash a father figure to me. And I'm very, very grateful for him, and I appreciate him very much. My role models are Russell Hill, Larry Wills, Nathaniel Messiah, and many more powerlifters, to be honest. But mostly it will be Larry Wills, because even before I knew powerlifting, before I did the powerlifting movements, it's always been Larry Wills no matter what. Looking at his videos and seeing the amount of weight he can move, it's just insane for a human. how crazy he would actually move those weights and how fast he would move them. He's always been crazy to me, and I would always somewhat try and replicate that in the gym, but obviously from the level he's at and from what I'm at is obviously different. So he's always been a big motivator, a big inspiration, because it's just kind of the reason why I'm somewhat, into powerlifting today. A legacy I would love to leave in the sport of powerlifting is putting my island on the map. Knowing Mauritius is such a small island, and I don't know much big powerlifters from there. I know we have a small group of powerlifters, but I don't know anyone that's really made it to the top. So I would love to just leave this world one day knowing there's always been a Mauritian, there's always been number one, and maybe just leave a somewhat of a hope for beginner powerlifters, that we can make it as well. It's not always the UKs and the Americans. One day we want to know that Mauritian as well, can make it up there as well. For the people that are watching this, just know I'm not no small powerlifter. I do work my ass off, and just know that I am coming for many records, many medals, and many totals.